This is so good. Because it is so damn delicious. It's Monday today, which means I have client calls with my nutrition and training clients this morning, and I really like to make sure that I get breakfast in before I start work for the day, because otherwise, honestly, I am just brain fog. And I like to make sure this meal is balanced, and by that I mean it has proteins and fats and carbohydrates. So I'm going to make 2 small breakfast bowls, and one is sweet and one is savory. Do you prefer sweet or savory? Like, what is your preference for your breakfast? For my sweet one, I'm making some oatmeal on the stovetop, and I'm using half a cup of rolled oats, my breakfast spice mix, which I showed in my last video, which was my nutrition hacks video, and a cup of almond milk. My savory bowl has 1/4 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 cup of egg whites, a teaspoon of taco seasoning, some spinach, low-fat cheese, black beans, salsa, lime juice, and coriander. I do really like having egg whites as a protein source, and I try to only use whey protein about once per day. I just have never liked using it more than that. So on a day where I don't feel like having whey mixed into my oatmeal, I'll just cook up some egg whites to go with it instead. You can add in half a cup of berries, and I'm using some sugar-free maple flavored syrup. Time for a snack, and I'm making a really simple protein shake that has a scoop of whey, banana, and a tablespoon of peanut butter for some healthy fat, and I'm just going to mix it together with a cup of almond milk. For lunch, I do have some meal prep sweet potato already in the fridge, so I'm going to have that with some chicken, which has my poultry seasoning on it, and some green beans. This meal is so easy to grab, and as long as I have the sweet potato prepared, it's got a good amount of fiber and it's got protein, which all helps keep me satiated. And we usually have a little bit of a gap in the afternoon, so Mondays is when I do some of my phone calls, and I have some clients that are in Europe, so I do a couple of calls on an evening time slot. I do finish pretty late tonight, so I didn't want anything that's super complicated to put together. I cooked up a salmon fillet, and I had some green beans and a little bit of brown rice. I'm starting my day first off with a walk, and I don't always do it fasted. I'm just trying to get back into the habit of doing cardio more regularly. A few months ago, I just sort of fell out of the habit with it, and I definitely noticed the changes that it makes, because I sit down a lot of the day for all the work that I do. And Tuesday is my day off, so for breakfast I'm going to whip up some protein oatmeal, and I'm making it with rolled oats, whey protein, and almond milk, and then on top I'm going to add some almond butter, half a banana, a little bit of blueberry jam, and some sugar-free maple flavored syrup. This is the sugar-free maple flavored syrup that we use, and they also have another one which is apple and cinnamon flavor, and it is so good. Another meal prep meal with some chicken, beans, and sweet potato after my training session today. For a snack, I'm just mixing together some Greek yogurt with 2 tablespoons of Biscoff spread and 25 grams of cashew nuts. Oh my god, it is such a treat, and I'm not gonna lie, the Biscoff is mildly addictive. Okay, don't mind me, I'm already in like a big pajama shirt. I'm ready for bed, and it's like 7:10 p.m. Today has actually been a really busy day. It's the Mitch special this evening. He very kindly cooked me this burger. Let me show you it. So it's a whole wheat bread roll. There's a kangaroo patty. We've got some lettuce, there's some tomato chutney, some mustard, low-fat cheese, pickles, tomato. Am I forgetting anything? And I don't know, can you guys get kangaroo where you are? Maybe that seems a little bit weird, I'm not sure. But we get it because it's super lean. It's like less than 2% fat. It's also really high in protein, it's high in B vitamins, it's got double the amount of iron of beef and triple the amount of iron of chicken.
It reminds me of a Krabby Patty. Like visually, it looks like one.
I was just watching this back. My face is swollen because I went to the dentist this afternoon. Also, I spoke to her about getting Invisalign on, I'm not sure if some of you have seen it, I've got like 2 bottom teeth are like a little bit crust. So I asked her about Invisalign, and I'm probably gonna start that. It's dual breakfast again. We've got 1 sweet and 1 savory, the same as Monday. I casually mentioned to my friend Darren that pickled cotton candy is a thing that exists, and then he happened to order some, and he surprised me by bringing it to our back training session, so we tried a bit.
That's some.
That doesn't work, right?
Now, after all that nonsense, it's time for a post-training pizza. To make this, I'm going to cook up some turkey breast with 1/4 tablespoon of olive oil. And then I'm using these low-cal pita breads. They have about 93 calories in each, if I'm remembering correctly, with some pizza sauce and some onion on the base. And then I'm also going to add some capsicum, put on the turkey, and some Italian herbs. Italian herbs? Which way do you say? Do you say herbs or herbs? I don't know how I got into the habit of saying herbs. We're going to put on top 75 grams of low-fat cheese and bake it for 8 minutes in the oven. The good thing is that these calories fit in so well after the gym, and I think there's such a big misconception that your food needs to be super restrictive if you've got like fitness or body goals in mind, but honestly, it's just about being smart with the quantity and the frequency.
I don't want to get my hair in it. This is one of my favorite post-training meals right now. Listen. This is so good. Every time, this is so good.
I'm just taking a quick little filming break and having a whole heap of water because I really need it. I've been drinking so much water lately, and I highly recommend getting a giant water bottle that's large and in charge like this one. You really do feel accomplished once you get through it. I'll drink 2 of these in a day. I've definitely noticed that if it's the afternoon, like 2 or 3 p.m. and my energy is starting to crash, it's probably because I haven't had enough water. Protein shake for a snack this afternoon, and in this one I've got a scoop of whey, some almond milk, half a banana, peanut butter, honey, berries, and spinach. This has to be one of my favorite meals at the moment. It's my zucchini chicken fritters, and Mitch cooked up a double batch for today and tomorrow, and I'll show you how you can make them tomorrow. Shake this morning with whey, cocoa powder, banana, zucchini, spinach, strawberries, and a little bit of rolled oats. My snack has some Greek yogurt, honey, some raspberries, and some walnuts.
I've got some extra lean beef, there's some salsa, some guacamole, we've got some low-fat sour cream, spinach, and a cup of brown rice.
We picked up an exercise bike, so it was easier to get our cardio in winter. The reason I'm using this tonight is because I've literally just all day been writing nutrition sheets and training programs for my clients, so I've been sitting on my butt and I've hardly moved at all, and that's a pretty typical work day for me. Aside from going to the gym, my days can be fairly inactive. I'm having the chicken fritters for dinner again tonight, so I'll show you how I make them. These ones are in my latest meal prep video too, but I'll talk you through it. So start by grating your zucchini onto some paper towel or a clean cloth, and use that paper towel or cloth to squeeze the excess moisture out of the zucchini. Then you can transfer it to a bowl and add in your chicken, salt, egg, garlic, green onion, pepper, parsley, ricotta, and lemon juice. Heat a non-stick pan to medium and add some olive oil for cooking, and you can use your spoon just to like put them out onto the hot pan, leave them uncovered while they cook, and then you can flip them over and cook them for another like 4 to 5 minutes. Big yes to this protein oatmeal again. Honestly, as it's getting colder, you cannot keep me away from the oats. It's got half a cup of oats, a scoop of whey, some almond milk, topped with almond butter, banana, sugar-free maple flavored syrup, a little bit of blueberry jam, and some walnuts. Got another kangaroo burger. Thank you, Mitchell, for cooking this one. For a snack today, I'm making my high protein bean dip, and these ingredients will make 2 servings. You can just make it in a blender. It's so yum, it's so easy, and I served mine with some carrot sticks. So you're going to combine some cannellini beans, olive oil, lemon juice, a tin of tuna, salt, and blend it up. And you can serve it with some spring onion on top. This is such an easy snack to have. It's filling and it's really high protein. The recipe is over on my blog if you want to go check it out. Back at it again with the boring old chicken and potatoes. Honestly, I feel like having meal prep roasted vegetables is a lifesaver. I'm not super hungry yet, so I'm just going to make a little yogurt for breakfast before I head to the gym. And so it's just some Greek yogurt with my absolute favorite blueberry jam and some walnuts. Now just putting together another taco flavored bowl.
I don't usually track my calories on a Saturday. I'll still weigh out some meals just so that I'm aware of like the portion sizes. I used to track like every single day, every single meal, and I honestly feel like it helps you get a really good understanding of how much food your body personally needs. But if you do it for long enough in a healthy way, and by that I mean in a way it doesn't become like obsessive, it doesn't take over your thoughts, it's not like too consuming in your mind, then I think you start to establish a really good relationship and understanding like how much you need to eat for whatever your goals are, so you can start to eyeball things and figure it out with a little bit of guesswork. We're going out to the movies soon, but before we go I have another little snack which I want to eat. So I want to have a protein shake to make sure that my protein is high enough, because I've only had the 2 meals so far today. So I had beef and then I had yogurt, and yogurt is not like super high protein. So I'm gonna have a protein shake, and then I'm going to make a single serve choc chip mug cake, the one from my Sweet Treats ebook. I'm making that because I'm filming a nutrition hacks video, and in the nutrition hacks video I mentioned the mug cake, and I was like, well, I may as well like film it, get some shots of it, because it is so damn delicious.
On a Saturday night, we'll either go out to eat or we'll order something in, and it was rainy and freezing cold and miserable, so I ordered chicken wraps and they sent burgers, so I had a chicken burger. Good morning. For breakfast today, we are having the same as yesterday, just some Greek yogurt with some walnuts and some blueberry jam. I've got a couple of video calls with some clients again today, so a little break in between, and I'm having a shake with 1.5 scoops of whey, some cocoa, half a banana, some zucchini, spinach, strawberries, and some rolled oats. Meal prep saves the day again with some more chicken and vegetables. Surprise, surprise. For dinner, we have got salmon, some green beans, and some brown rice, which has a few different spices and things mixed through it just to make it a little bit more interesting. I'll quickly show you how I like to get the skin crispy. We're going to use the olive oil and put it sort of all over the salmon, but concentrate it on the skin. Then we're going to sprinkle our salt flakes onto the skin. And when your pan's hot, take a piece of baking paper, pop that on there, put the leftover oil on the baking paper, and then put the salmon on there skin side down and let it cook for like 4 to 5 minutes. Once it's cooked on the one side for that long, then we're going to flip it over. It won't look like anything special at first, but like as it starts to dry off, it will become really crispy. If you'd like some more really easy meal ideas, make sure to check out the video, which I will pin on the screen here, and it's some super simple meal prep options which I put together. But thank you for watching this full week. This is my last meal for this week. Oh my gosh. This video was so much effort to put together. There were so many times where I nearly went to eat something and then I was like, I have to film it. But I hope you're well. I hope you're looking after yourself, and I'll see you next time.